It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. It's the Washington Commanders and the Green Bay Packers. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready, go, track, Viking 18.
Daniels setting up the play action. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Play action now. Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready. Nice. Ready.
This is Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt in it for the first time. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get up. Pass the 50, pass the 6, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he'll go down here at the 16.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. 76.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. This, 42 yards from the right half. It's close and no good. It connects with that left upright. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Okay,
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, set. Red, 38, set.
Love going to air this out to start. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Down. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Good momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Can't show valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never asked for help.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Set. Cut, cut.
Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 30, blue striker. Claws red, needle blue. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 10 black, red, cycle. Set.
Throwing again. Love. Escapes the pocket. He's caught Tucker Kraft. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Ready, break.
2nd and 3 now.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43, set.
Loves to throw again. Throwing the outlet, complete. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
45, white, hut, hut.
Love now on 1st and 10. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Ooh. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Look at the check, contest.
Starting on the ground team, Kronsky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Kronsky Merritt gets it from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
19 Lions. Set up. 70 Lions. Ready.
Daniels now. Makes the catch. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 13 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, here's Daniels. Sets up the screen, Eckler. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Brought down by Quay Walker.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Here we go. Here we go.
Motioning left is their running back.
Let's go.
Daniels back to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Packers going nickel on third.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Play action now with Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The Packers take over first and
10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
33, yellow, red, yellow. Check, huh?
Love out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. 60, green jack, grill green. Cut.
Shotgun now for Love. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Okay,
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
6, mega. Here we go. Red, blue, striker. Ready?
To the air with Love. Catch made. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. Give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Yellow, 22, Needle blue, black ultra. Ready.
Stick it in the air. Love. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. Third down.
Let's go now. Blue, white, what? Claws red.
Here he goes. Third and long. Cut down the field. Golden. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust.
Come on,
because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He's got it near the 8. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pull out in front for their 13th hit. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Check that. Street. Ready, go.
Give it to Krosky-Merritt. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here from the frozen tundra. The Commanders in need of some points before the break.
Okay, ready?
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
60 Bison. Street. Unlock Lions. Let go.
They're going to run again here with Krosky-Merritt. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Love now off the play action. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, And 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Hurt! Panther Street! Cuddy!
On the counter, Bosky Merritt. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Ready!
Play fake here, Daniels. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now 3rd down.
Come on.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
70s.
Now Daniels on 4th down. This is hauled in by Samuel. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down, ball at the 36.
Deputy.
Again, Daniels to the air. Forced out to his right. And no gain after the catch, but a gain still out across midfield. There to the 45. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
Daniels is going to throw again. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Black Oak 43 right set.
Out of his end zone. Love. Got locked behind this one. Downfield it goes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Come on, set. Black, set.
Throwing again here from the end zone. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Set, ready.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Looking to return from the 29. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At the 50-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut my team. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Daniels from the pistol. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Come on.
Krosky Merritt on the draw. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short. Enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Drill green.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Foot, rail, yellow. Ready.
Love from the gun. That's complete to Reed out left. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Go. 33, yellow, Edo blue. Yellow, go.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Running by his back. It's Jacobs. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. The tackle's made it the 15-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Giving this to Krosky Merritt. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's good for Washington. 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Commanders' 1st down.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Let's go.
Second down give to Krosky Merritt. It's inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points.
Okay, we are watching the showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Inside the 30. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 3-possession game. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on.
Handoff right side for Krosky Merritt. Blast through midfield. Reaches the 30. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now we're on the counter. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go now. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Headed out right. Gets to space right side. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Okay.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Go check. Go check. Ready.
Krosky Merritt is across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the set.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Cold pink. Red 38. Hut.
Here's Love. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Slice blue. Claws red. Hey, blue. Black shot. Set.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Zoom black. Black steel. Black. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Got his man. It's Golden. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
First down.
Ready. Set.
Once more, it's Love. Brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Set. Ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's got about a 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Packers have possession, hoping to close out a win and advance in the postseason. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Down. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Hut.
Quick throw out wide by Love. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
45. White. Red. Yellow. Set.
They're going to go. It's Love. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. But it's never over until it's over.
On the set.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set up. 60 by 6.
Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Still working past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Ready. Ready.
On first down, they'll run. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second 10.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Koski-Merritt straight ahead. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Come on, come on.
Daniels setting up the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within one score in the fourth. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver. That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Down. Yellow, 43.
Love now. Dumps it off. Jacobs. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Packers.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready?
Love now on first and 10. Reed downfield, and he's got it. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got second and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready.
On second down, Jacobs. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers score by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Running down with Prosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, check! Check mash, check mash!
Running right, this is Prosky Merritt. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close, ball up to the 45-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nickel look by the Panthers on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Trying to pick this up with Eckler. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Commanders facing a 15-point deficit. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
7 Pirates! Ready?
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down. Listen to this crowd. They just showed it up on the big board, Brock. He is now the single-game rushing yards record holder.
This is pretty cool, Kate. I was there in person when this record was broken the first time many years ago. Sean Alexander in the monsoon. To see it then and now get to call it right here next to you in the booth, pretty special stuff. Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 17.
2. 60 boxes, 60 boxes. Hurt. Let go.
They run. It's Prosky Merritt. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they had a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
It's Prosky Merritt on 3rd. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. And I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Touchdown, Washington.
Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
So they got their offense back out there. They're going for two. This would get it back within a score. They'll try it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Commanders 33.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Edo blue. Set, ready. Black, field, black, squad, rescue, yellow. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Throwing his love on third. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown Green Bay. The Packers could walk away the win as they make it a 15-point game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McManus on for the extra point. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Packers take a 16-point lead.
Commanders 33.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. All right, so he stops the clock, but seconds still ran off on a gain of, only 3 or 4.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second down now, 7 to go. Give it to Krosky-Merritt. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Let's go. Hop, Lion.
You're going to run again here with Krosky-Merritt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Commanders first down. A gain of 5. And the Washington first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go, Rick. Press on Leady. Rick. Let's go.
Giving this to Krosky-Merritt. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go now. 19. Check smash. Check smash.
First down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. So this is a Packers win. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. Their playoff run officially off and running as they punch their ticket to that divisional round.
Yeah, and we know through the years this wild card round is never taken lightly. Crazy things happen every year as the playoffs begin, and we can't forget, for a lot of these guys, it's their first experience of the postseason, and they acquainted themselves to the playoff atmosphere, I'd say pretty darn well.
With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.